Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rizky Beni Darmawan. I will present about resume video meeting strategic financial management. Strategic financial management. Allocating limited resources to choose the best course of action from competing change and taking the necessary steps to monitor the current opportunities development in order to attain predetermined goals. So, finding potential technique that can maximize an organization market value is the goal of strategic financial management. Additionally, it guarantees that the firm is effectively implementing the plan in order to achieve the target short-term and long-term goals and maximize value for the shareholder. So, environmental, social, and governance, or ESG. ESG is a business and company management standard that follows certain criteria in order to have a positive impact on the principal environment, social, and business governance. So, by implementing ESG, bad situations that have occurred, such as global warming, social visibility, waste, etc., will be greatly reduced. And next, IKN case study. Investor will look at three main things. First, legal certainty, which for an investment takes a long time to develop. Second, is the return or rate of return. There must be a pattern of public-private cooperation that involve a return on investment above the benchmark interest rate, making it attractive for alternative investment. The third is the easy of process and minimal barriers to entry in the ongoing investment process. If this can be provided by the government, it will be a factor attracting investors to invest in IKN Nusantara. So, I think according to the video, SoftBank cancel the investment due to differences in the concept of capital expectation. And then SoftBank withdraw its investment because of the metropolitan situation in Indonesia and the existing political or legal factor. And next, NPV and IRR. As we can see from the calculation in the video, NPV and IRR also produce different outcome when the discount rate and the project scale are different. The project that NPV and IRR each have are restaurant and bookstore. IRR base its calculation on the single discount rate, which is only an assumption and a prediction and does not always occur in reality, because assumptions are needed at every stage. Using the NPV technique is more challenging than using the IRR method. When comparing many project or investment, or when it is challenging to choose an acceptable discount rate, IRR is typically more helpful. I believe that manager may improve their financial management and produce more optimal earnings in future by employing NPV. Unlike the IRR calculation, which is done as a percentage, the MPV calculation is done in absolute terms so that it is less likely to be off. Next, Wala capital budgeting. After analyzing capital budgeting through NPV, IRR, and payback time technique, it was revealed that the company in 5 years is projected to be able to generate an NPV position of approximately $600,000 with an IRR of 1868%. So the given project payback period is 3 years and 5 months. With this profitability in the future and the solution to the problem for Mexico, the company had to undertake this project, which currently no other player in the market has done. This can not only capture the upper class and middle class, but uh, also low income people. Okay, next, merger and acquisition. However, the data show that almost 70% of merger and acquisition practices fail. Merger and acquisition activities are pointed out as the key role in a company growth. The benefit of M&A really improve and support for the long-term development scheme. Perhaps the effectiveness of M&A depends on the strategies of the board, the flexibility of negotiation period, and enthusiasm of parties, but they could reach to the target if they are well prepared and target to conduct merger and acquisition successfully. So merger and acquisition mean greater financial strength for both company involved in the transaction. Having greater economic power can lead to higher market share, more influence over customer, and reduce competitive threat. In most cases, bigger companies are harder to compete against. So, so for example, in this case, it is Gojek and Tokopedia. Goto bring together the strengths of two of Indonesia's leading technology companies that create a unique and complementary ecosystem globally. By combining e-commerce service, delivery of goods and food, transportation and finance, the Goto Group will create the large, the large digital consumer platform in Indonesia, serving the majority of household consumption needs. The complementary network of business partner and driver partner within in the GoTo Group will provide an undivided selection of goods and services supported by digital and financial payment service that will further simplify people life while significantly increasing financial inclusion. So I think it's my presentation. I'm so sorry if any mistake, and thank you for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.